Welcome back to another video. Some fairly big news for the channel. The Rans S6 that I've been flying over the past 12 months or so, I've now sold, and I've purchased a Zen Air 601 XL, which is Golf Delta Alpha Golf Juliet, as you can see before you now. I will do another video where I talk about the aircraft itself and how I came about to buy it and what my plans are for the future. This particular video, I just want to focus on fitting a LED landing light to the aircraft, which I purchased off the Temu app. So I'll show you the landing light in a bit more detail shortly. The aircraft does have a landing light fitted currently, and it's the standard PAR 36 incandescent bulb landing light, and it is fairly effective, but given how cheap the replacement LED landing light was, and it worked out at just under £25 including post and packaging, I wanted to see what difference that made in terms of being brighter than the existing landing light and also drawing less current, hopefully also. So just quickly, I will turn the landing light on so we can see how it works as of right now. So I'll flick the master switch on and the landing light on. And there we go, that's the existing incandescent bulb, and it does look fairly bright in all fairness. The actual replacement LED bulb that I bought came quite nicely packaged. So there's the new bulb, complete with all the LEDs. According to the instructions, it should be a standard, straightforward replacement for the existing bulb. It does have a built-in heatsink at the back for heat dissipation, so that's quite good. Standard spade terminals by the looks of it. I haven't taken the old bulb off yet, so I'm not sure what terminals are on the back of that. But it looks like quite a nicely made unit, and it'll be interesting to see, first of all, how it fits in place of the existing bulb, and also whether it is much brighter and draws less current than the existing bulb. So I'm not sure if the EFIS will show how much current is currently being drawn or not with the landing light on. So it does look like it is displaying -9 amps at the moment. I find that hard to believe that it is drawing 9 amps from that one bulb, but it may well be. So we'll use that as an indication to see what it's showing once I've replaced the bulb with the LED version. So I've taken the 4 screws out that hold the bulb in. That only took a few minutes, so that was good. So we can see the back of the existing bulb for the first time, and it does look like I'm going to have to change the connections on the back, because I'm not sure quite how easy that shows up on the camera, but the connections themselves are on a ring terminal, and secured with a screw, as opposed to the push fit spade terminals on the replacement unit. So I will have to change the terminals to be able to test that new LED bulb, but that shouldn't take very long. So let's get cracking. So I'm just going to fit the new bulb back in. What I have found is that I don't actually have to, at least for now, change the terminals, because I'm not sure if you can see that or not. The camera's not focusing very well, but there are two holes, or a hole in each of the spade terminals on the back of the new bulb, and it does look like the screw from the old bulb will fit through there, at least enough for me to be able to test it out. So let's give that a go now. So that's earth. It's not the best fit in the world, it's only a push fit, but hopefully that will be enough to at least test the new bulb. It's a bit tighter. So hopefully that's going to be a good enough connection at least to be able to test it out. Screws will be enough to keep it in place. Seems pretty secure. So it looks good for now. Obviously there's only one true test, and that's to turn the bulb on. There's Luna, the mascot. So let's flick the master switch on. One thing I did notice after looking at it a bit more closely before is that it does show -3 amps with nothing else turned on, so presumably that's just the current draw from the ephes and the engine screen. So it's showing -2 now, so flicking between -2 and -3. Let's switch the landing light on. can see that it did switch on, so that's one good sign. It's only showing -3 amps, so let's flip the landing light off again. Let's change to -2. Put the landing light on again. Gone to -4, so not sure how accurate that is, but it does appear that it's only drawing somewhere between 1 and 2 amps, as opposed to 6 or 7 on the incandescent bulb. So certainly looks bright. Difficult in the daylight to tell exactly how much light that's putting up. Only really one way to test it, I guess, and that is to try it again when it gets dark. So that'll be my next stage. I'll leave the light as it is for now, and then I'll switch it on once the hanger is dark, and then switch back to the old bulb quickly to check it again, just to see what it looks like. Okay, join me for that. So here we are with a picture looking forward towards the bulb, obviously. The old light at the top and the LED at the bottom. It is noticeably brighter in real life. And looking forward from the leading edge of the wing, again there's a slightly bigger area that the bulb lights up, but a much brighter light with the LED. So I guess the overall thought is, was it worth doing? And I think it was. It was only just very slightly less than £25 for the new LED light, and it's only drawing about 1/3 of the current of the old one. So overall I think it's a bit of a win-win. I didn't have to change the terminals in the end. I was able to use the screws through the hole in the spay terminal connection on the LED bulb, and then secure those screws with a nylock nut at the back. So that way, if I do have any problems with the LED light and I need to change it back to the old light, I can just remove those nylock nuts and use the screws to screw the incandescent bulb straight back in. So overall, I think it was a worthwhile exercise. If you did like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and watch out for a forthcoming video where I talk more about the actual aircraft itself. Okay, thank you.